Chapter 6.5, Day 3, we're taking a look at change of base formula. Logarithms with any base other than 10 or e can be written in terms of common or natural logarithms using the change of base formula. What this allows us to do is to value any log using a calculator. So here's the change of base formula. If a, b, and c are positive real numbers, where b is not 1 and c is not 1, then log base c of a equals log base b of a over log base b of c. So notice number 1 where the a is, this a is in the numerator. The base here, c, becomes the number down here. So in particular, log base c of a is log of a over log of b. So what I want you to notice here is that the base here is now 10, which is what is on our calculator. Also, log base c of a could be natural log of a over natural log of c. So you could use either one in order to evaluate that log. So let's practice first with our common logarithm. So evaluate log base 3 of 8 using common logarithms. We're going to substitute using the change of base formula. So log base c of a equals log of a over log of c. So notice the a, this value here, is on top. This one down here goes at the bottom. So let's write it first. So that's always a very first step when you're showing work, is you write it out. So we write log of 8 over log of 3. And then it's going to be approximately something. So when you plug this into your calculator, at this point here, you round to 4 decimal places. Okay, so when you plug it in the calculator, so let's do, I like the gray calculator TI-30XA for this case because it will show you the top and bottom number. So with the gray calculator, the TI-30XA, or whatever comes with your smart device, you can also use that as your calculator as well. What you have to do is you type in the 8 first, so this number first, and then you press the log button, L-O-G, and then you'll get the number on top. As soon as you press the log button, you get 0.90. Now we have 308. 8, right? So I set it around to 4 decimal places. Now, if it says 8 here, remember, if you're rounding to 4 decimal places, you go 1 more over. So that's 8. That is greater than 5. So therefore, this rounds to 0.9031. Okay, so just remembering how to round. Then after that, so this is still in your calculator, 8 log, and this number 0.90308 and so forth. Press divided by, and then 3, and then log, and then you'll get the bottom number, which is 0.47712. Now, because it's a 2, this number stays the same. So again, 4 decimal places, and here we are. Then what's cool is then you press equals, and it'll tell us the answer. And so when you press equals here, you will get 1.892, I'm going to put 7. So here, at this point right here, you need to round to 3 decimal places. Okay, 3 decimal places. So if we're looking at the 3rd decimal place here, then you look 1 more over, it's a 7, so that is larger. So therefore, the 2 rounds up. So therefore, this number is 1.893. Okay, so just kind of showing you how to round here. So these are each of the steps that you need to do in order to do this. So it's very fast. So again, write log of 8 over log of 3, and then you press the 8 log, and you get this number, divided by 3 log, and then you'll get this number, and then equals, you'll get the final answer here. Now, these are all the steps that you need to show on your quiz or test, and so make sure you show these steps, right? Each step is worth a couple points, so if you skip a step, you just go to the answer, and then you will not get full credit, right? So try these 4 out, please. So I need to see, this is the minimum work I need to see. So press in the logs, and then the numbers here and this here. So again, the TI-30XA, that's what works really nice. Whatever's on your cell phone, that works really nice as well. On the pink calculators, the TI-30X2S, it skips the part where it gives you the numbers in the middle, and so I do want to see these numbers in the middle. Okay, try these out. All right, so we tried this out. This is what I should see on your paper. And then these are the answers here. So making sure you're rounding correctly. So for here, make sure you write log base 8 over log of 5. You get 1.292. Log of 14 over log of 8, 1.269, and so forth. Okay, so again, rounding to 4 decimal places here, and then 3 decimal places here. Now we could do the same thing with natural log. So we can try it out with this one right here. If we tried this as natural log, so natural log of 8 over natural log of 3, the only thing you change is that you press a natural log here instead of the log button, right? So it's the same thing. But let me just press that. So 8 natural log, we would get 2.0794. And then divided by 3 natural log, we would get 1.0986. And then we would still get 1.8927, 1.893. So notice we get the same exact answer. So it doesn't matter whether you press log or natural log, you still get the same thing. So you're going to practice here, use natural logs in this case instead. So we have natural log of 24 over natural log of 6. And when you press in your calculator, you get 3.1781. And then the denominator, you'll get 1.7918. Again, rounding to 4 decimal places here. And then when you press equals, you'll get approximately 1.774. And again, here you get 3 decimal places. So pretty fast to be able to do these. So try the next 4 out and then see if you can get the same answers. Again, showing this minimal amount of work, rewriting it as natural log, showing the numerator and denominator, and then the final answer, rounding to the correct places. So here are the answers for number 11, 12, 16, and 17. So for number 11, you would get 0.674. Number 12, you get 1.369. Number 16, you get negative 0.417. And number 17, you get negative 1.285. So it is possible to get negative values on these, and that's totally fine. So now that we know how to evaluate these, we can use these for future reference. If we're trying to solve a word problem, for example, or if we're trying to solve equations, then we may have to go all the way and solve it using our calculator. And so just something that we need to know for the future.